Good afternoon, everybody. It's Monday. It is 12 o'clock, and it's time for Car Confessions. This is episode number 14. As some of you guys know me, Matt Johnson, mattjohnsonsells.com, located here in Emporia, Kansas at John North Ford. And I come to you each week, fresh off the weekend, and I usually discuss some type of vehicle buying tips, tactics, vehicles that we have. I will alternate with some interviews of business owners, entrepreneurs, to find out what drives them, what motivates them, and why they do what they do instead of go punch a clock for somebody else. This week I was looking for some type of tip to share with you guys, and in doing so, I came across an article. It's on Medium. Some of you may or may not know what that is. Medium is a blog website that a lot of writers can contribute to, post different things or different articles, and a lot of them will give you an idea of how long the read is. You know, some of them may be 2 or 3 minutes. Some may be as long as 14, 15 minutes. And I came across this article by Jane Endacott, and it's called How to Be Authentic. And, you know, that one jumped out at me because with everybody and everything being online anymore, I wondered, you know, what do we see that is authentic? And like I have a friend of mine, Aaron Duran. He does a video every day about being grateful, and talks about something different every day. And I am very supportive of him doing those videos. Love the videos that he does. And he does one every single day. And I don't know that I could do that. I also have another friend, Mike Chavez. He does a Facebook Live every single day. He's been going for, as of this video, I believe 194 days in a row. Facebook Live. And he keeps it as real as he can. He talks about a topic that he comes across, and he's been coming across a different topic for 194 days. That is just unbelievable to me. And I'd struggle. I do a video and a podcast once a week, and that scares the shit out of me. And I struggle to find something to talk about, or somebody that's willing to get in front of a camera and be interviewed. And these guys do videos every single day. And there's times they will do live videos. And some of you know I used to do the live videos and learned that it really wasn't my thing, because I never prepared enough to know what I was going to say. Until I hit that go live button, I had no idea what I was going to say and going to talk about. Since doing this podcast, it's really helped me look for certain things, try to be better prepared than just hit that record button and figure out what I'm going to say and stumble my way through it. And this article really caught my attention. If you go to Medium, again, Jane Endacott, How to Be Authentic, 3-minute read. It's a great read. She talks about a veneer being on people, because on social media you see the positive, you see the bright side, you see, you know, the perfect little picture with a bow wrapped around it. And she talks about you don't see all the crappy selfies that are taken. So, you know, you don't see the 53 crappy selfies that teenage girls take. You just see the 10 or 12 good ones that they post online every 4 or 5 minutes, when there's no reason for it. It just to do what they do, or just to post it. But they're doing it and they're getting attention. So I mean, there's got to be something to it, right? And she talks about even the worst audiences love the happy endings, and like I mentioned, they like to see pictures or images with perfect little bows wrapped around them. And I've talked to, and I've seen a lot of people that are true and authentic people. They are the same person, same personality as they are online, as if you meet them face to face. Ryan Stewman, the hardcore closer. If some of you guys know him, those of you that don't know him, go look him up. He is 100% authentic and true. He's written I think 4 books, 5 books. I've read them all. The first one that I read of his was Hardcore Closer. That book is phenomenal. I finished that book in less than 24 hours. You want to talk about somebody that has really changed the way that the sales industry and disrupted the normalcy of sales. Ryan Stewman is one of those. Another one is Mark Jennison. He was in car sales for a while after being in recovery, going through recovery, and he reached the top 1% of car salespeople in 10 months of doing it. He is a phenomenal trainer. He keeps it real. He is 100% authentic. He talks about his battle with drugs, with drinking, and recovery. Those two guys are unbelievable to follow them, talk to, and listen to their stories. But getting back to the article here, she talks about, what the battle of depression that she fought, and she hid from everybody until it finally just manifested itself enough that she had to write something, and she had to share it. Because by hiding all of that, you're hiding, who you are or what a part of you. Now, you don't want to take it as far as sharing too much, or just airing your dirty laundry on social media, or sharing it just to air your dirty laundry. You want to have a point. You want to be true. You want to be authentic. And it's easy to call yourself authentic and tell everybody that you're transparent and you're easy to read. But it's another thing that you entirely act that way and are truly authentic, and pull off the mask, so to speak, like she mentions in the article. And I was thinking about that, and there's a lot of people that somewhat know me, but know that I just showed up in the car business one day and don't really know my backstory. As my backstory, I am former military. I was 82nd Airborne. I was anti-armor unit in the infantry. And one of the biggest things that I struggled with was drug addiction. Anything that I could put up my nose, I was snorting it, putting it up my nose. Anything to keep me from going to sleep or chasing that high. That's what I was doing. And a lot of it is I didn't want to share that with people, and I'll just share that for right now. But I didn't want to share that with people because I was afraid of them finding out, afraid of them judging me, afraid of them saying, well, he's he used to be a drug addict. What's to keep him from going back? What's to keep him from relapse? Or am I going to buy a vehicle from him and he's just going to go drop the money on something to put up his nose? And it's just not the case anymore. This is 2017. The last time I've had any type of drugs or any type of drug use was 2004, and it was shortly after I met my girlfriend at the time, who's now my wife. Once I met her, there was a difference, and it sounds cheesy, it sounds corny, but when you meet the one, you'll know. She helped me. She's kept me away from drugs for a lot of years and a lot of years to come. And Jane talks about in the article of not being able to not write about her battle with depression because she couldn't not write about it, because she wouldn't be authentic and she wouldn't be telling all of you. Like she mentions in the article that I've spent a lot of time telling you the life of a writer is filled with grudging, mundane work, bad days followed by bad insights, and finally got to show you what that life looks like. And that if she's not being real, then you don't know what it's like to follow the writer's path. And that got me thinking as well, going back to, Ryan Stewman, Mark Jennison. Their authenticity inspires people because they see what they were, what they are now, and they want to know, without the drinking and the drug abuse, how to emulate that and how to duplicate that so that they're able to have that same success that those two had. And just by disrupting what the normalcy is in the sales industry. It's just sent shockwaves through the sales industry. And if you follow them on Facebook, you look at their groups, almost everybody in those sales groups can relate to those two guys in one way or another. Going to jail, being in rehab, going to prison, not just jail, just the everyday struggles. And they are just open books, and we could all learn something from that and all take something from that. And there's just so much that we can each learn and be transparent and authentic, because we don't want to say we're something or do something online and then somebody comes in and deals with me and like, he's a fucking asshole. I don't know who told me that he was such a nice guy online, and he posts that he's such a nice guy online and he's really an ass to deal with. That's not authentic. And I try to be the best version of myself, whether I am online or in person. And I really want to show everybody that I'm not the same as any other salesperson they've met, and I will go the extra mile, and I try to be as authentic as I can. And you tell me that you want to spend so much, you tell me you want a $400 payment, and we're looking at a $40,000 vehicle, you've got no money down, no trade. I'll look you right in the eye. That's not going to fucking happen. I want to be real with you. I want to be authentic with you, but I want to educate you and not have you think that I'm being an ass, or that I am just saying that to be an ass and to just get rid of you. I want to educate you and inform you along the way, and that way you leave here with a better understanding and better knowledge than when you came in. So I hope that you guys got something from this. I know I kind of veered off course a little bit on this episode, but if you get a chance, get onto Medium, get on their website, Jane Endacott, How to Be Authentic. Follow some of her other articles. She's a phenomenal writer. And also check out Ryan Stewman, the Hardcore Closer, Mark Jennison, if you're in sales. If you're needing something every day for motivation or, what to be grateful for, Aaron Duran. Oh my God, I will tag him in this. You need to follow him. He is amazing. And Mike Chavez, he does a Facebook Live every day, going 194 days in a row now. And I don't know that I could do it that long, because just this once a week, like I mentioned, hitting that record button scares the shit out of me. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you got something from this. If you have any questions, please, by all means, feel free to reach out to me. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Matt Johnson Sells. Check out my website, mattjohnsonsales.com. You can email me through there. If you have a topic or an article that you feel is relevant to what I try to do in this podcast, or you're an entrepreneur, business owner, like to be a guest on the podcast, would love to have you, love the opportunity to sit down, see what makes you tick. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching this episode of Car Confessions. And again, find me, mattjohnsonsales.com, and allow me to show y'all a better way to buy. Thank you guys. We'll see you next week.